Today, we're reimagining MBTI personalities as fighters, from strategic tacticians to fearless warriors. Stick around to see how your type dominates the battlefield in their unique style. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating dives into the world of MBTI. Segment 1, The Trickster, ENTP and ENFP. The Trickster, manifested in the ENTP and ENFP personalities, brings a unique flavor to the fighting arena. These fighters are an intriguing blend of lighthearted demeanor and precise tactics, always keeping their opponents and the audience on their toes. They're not your typical fighters, they see the ring as a stage for their creative and unorthodox approaches. Their strategy revolves around psychological warfare, often employing unexpected tactics that catch their opponents off guard. It's not just about physical strength or technical prowess for them, it's about outsmarting the opponent in a way that's both entertaining and effective. This unpredictability is their greatest asset. Just when you think you have them figured out, they surprise you with a move that's both ingenious and disarming. However, every fighter has their Achilles heel. For the tricksters, it's sometimes a lack of technical soundness. They can get so caught up in their unconventional methods that they overlook the basics, the foundational techniques that often decide the outcome of a fight. This oversight can leave them vulnerable, especially against those who are technically proficient. But make no mistake, their strengths in creativity and unpredictability often overshadow these weaknesses. They bring a fresh perspective to the fight, challenging the norms and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the ring. Their fights are more than just a contest of strength, they're a display of wit, imagination, and an unquenchable thirst for innovation. In the world of combat, the trickster is a reminder that sometimes, winning is not just about how hard you hit, but also about how creatively you can think. Segment 2, The Brawler, ESTP. In the realm of combat, the brawler, typically an ESTP, is a force to be reckoned with. This type of fighter thrives in the heart of direct confrontation and physical combat. They're not the ones to dance around or play a waiting game. For them, the fight is a head-on collision, a test of raw power and will. The brawler's approach is straightforward, to engage and overpower. Characterized by high stamina, aggression, and relentless energy, these fighters bring an intensity to the ring that is both awe-inspiring and intimidating. Their physical prowess is matched only by their mental fortitude. They are the embodiment of persistence and durability, often outlasting their opponents through sheer force of will. The brawler's ability to keep pushing, to keep fighting, even when the odds are against them, is what sets them apart. However, with these strengths come certain weaknesses. The brawler's love for direct combat and their desire to dominate can often lead them to take unnecessary risks. In their pursuit of victory, they might expose themselves to potential counterattacks or overextend themselves, leaving openings that a more calculated opponent could exploit. This propensity for risk-taking, while part of their charm, can sometimes be their downfall in more strategic or drawn-out fights. Yet, despite these vulnerabilities, the brawler's fighting style is captivating. Their matches are adrenaline-fueled displays of power and resilience. They remind us that in the world of fighting, sometimes the most straightforward approach can be the most effective. Their presence in the ring is a testament to the raw, unfiltered spirit of combat, where heart and energy often speak louder than technique or strategy. Segment 3, The Technician, ISTP, INTJ and INTP. In the diverse world of fighting, the technician, often identified as ISTP, INTJ, or INTP, stands out for their intellectual approach to combat. These fighters view their opponents not just as adversaries, but as complex problems to be solved. They step into the ring armed with a deep understanding of techniques, a keen eye for detail, and a strategic mind that is always several steps ahead. The technician's primary focus is on efficiency and economy of motion. They're not about flashy moves or brute strength, instead, they emphasize precision and effectiveness. Every movement is calculated, every strike is deliberate, and nothing is wasted. This methodical approach to fighting is their biggest strength. They excel in strategic planning, carefully analyzing their opponent's styles and adapting their tactics accordingly. Their fights are less about overpowering and more about outmaneuvering. However, this analytical mindset comes with its pitfalls. Technicians can sometimes be overly analytical, getting so wrapped up in their strategies and plans that they lose sight of the dynamic nature of a fight. This can lead to complacency, where they might underestimate an opponent or miss out on opportunities to adapt in real time. Their focus on the technical aspects of a fight can sometimes overshadow the need for spontaneity and adaptability. Despite these weaknesses, the technician's approach to fighting is a fascinating display of intelligence and precision. They remind us that strength in the ring isn't just physical, it's also mental. Their battles are as much a chess match as they are a physical contest, showcasing the power of a well-planned strategy and a mind attuned to the nuances of combat. Segment 4, The Artist, ESFP. The artist, predominantly an ESFP in the world of fighting, approaches each match as a canvas for self-expression. To them, fighting is not just a sport or a competition, it's an art form. Every move, every strike, is a brushstroke in a larger picture they are painting with their body and spirit. The artist doesn't just fight, they perform, turning the ring into a stage where their creativity and physical prowess blend into a mesmerizing display. Their approach is anything but conventional. Traditional techniques are merely a starting point for their innovation. The artist infuses combat with creativity, often surprising their opponents and the audience with their unorthodox moves. They might incorporate elements from different martial arts or invent new combinations, making their fighting style not just effective, but also aesthetically beautiful. Their strength lies in this innovation and kinesthetic creativity, the ability to see and execute movements that others can't even imagine. However, this focus on the artistic aspect of fighting can sometimes be a double-edged sword. In their pursuit of beauty and innovation in the ring, the artist might prioritize aesthetics over practicality, sometimes at the cost of strategic advantage. They might choose a more visually stunning move over a simpler, more effective one, focusing more on the performance than the victory. Despite this, the artist's presence in the fighting world is invaluable. They bring a flair and creativity that challenges the norms, pushing the boundaries of what fighting can be. Their matches are not just fights, they are performances, a fusion of art and athleticism that captivates and inspires. They remind us that in the realm of combat, there's room for expression, innovation, and beauty. Speaking of innovation and creativity, if you're passionate about sharing unique ideas and perspectives on YouTube, why not consider starting a faceless channel? Matt Parr's free course, linked in the description, can guide you on how to earn $10,000 a month from your content. It's an excellent resource for turning your creative passion into a profitable endeavor. Segment 5, The Bully, ENTJ and ESTJ. In the combative landscape, the bully, often characterized by ENTJ and ESTJ personalities, stands as a dominant force. Their approach to fighting goes beyond mere physical engagement, it's about exerting control through both physical and psychological pressure. When the bully steps into the ring, they bring a presence that's both formidable and calculated, making them a daunting adversary for any opponent. Their strategy is defined by ruthless efficiency. They're not just fighting to win, they're fighting to dominate. This involves a mix of relentless aggression and mental tactics designed to unnerve and destabilize their opponents. The bully is adept at identifying weaknesses and exploiting them, using intimidation as a key tool in their arsenal. This relentless aggression is their biggest strength, often allowing them to overwhelm opponents even before the fight has truly begun. However, this aggressive and dominating style comes with its own set of challenges. To the audience, the bully can often be perceived negatively. Their approach, while effective, can cross the line into what some view as unsportsmanlike, earning them a reputation that's not always admired. This perception can turn the crowd against them, making them the villain in the narrative of the fight. Moreover, this reputation can create additional adversaries outside the ring, as those alienated by their approach seek to take them down. Despite these drawbacks, the bully's impact in the fighting world is undeniable. They bring a level of intensity and strategic acumen that's both effective and, in its own way, awe-inspiring. Their fights are a testament to the power of psychological warfare in combat, showcasing how victory can be secured not just with fists, but with the mind as well. Segment 6, The Warrior, ISTJ and ISFJ. In the dynamic world of fighting, the warrior, often represented by ISTJ and ISFJ personalities, is a figure of resilience and enduring strength. These fighters are defined by their toughness, grit, and perseverance, qualities that resonate deeply with the concept of the everyman in the ring. They embody the spirit of determination, often standing as symbols of steadfastness and resilience in the face of adversity. The warrior's approach to combat is grounded in a solid work ethic and a strong sense of duty. They are not the type to seek shortcuts or rely on flashy techniques. Instead, they focus on honing their skills through rigorous training and disciplined practice. This unwavering determination is their greatest strength, allowing them to endure where others might falter. Their resilience is not just physical but mental, enabling them to push through challenges and setbacks with a level-headedness that is both admirable and inspiring. However, this straightforward approach has its drawbacks. The warrior's tendency to view situations in black and white terms can lead to oversimplifying complex scenarios. They might perceive their opponents more as villains to be vanquished rather than as competitors in a sport, which can limit their strategic flexibility. This mindset, while fostering a strong sense of purpose, can sometimes narrow their perspective and hinder adaptability in the ring. Despite these challenges, the warrior's presence in the fighting world is crucial. They remind us of the value of perseverance, hard work, and the strength of character. Their fights are a testament to the enduring human spirit, showcasing how determination and resilience can overcome even the toughest of obstacles. In a world often focused on quick wins and easy glory, the warrior stands as a beacon of enduring strength and unwavering commitment. Segment 7, The Crusader, INFJ, ENFJ and ESFJ. The Crusader, often resonating with INFJ, ENFJ, and ESFJ personality types, brings a unique and profound dimension to the fighting world. Unlike other fighters who may see the sport as an end in itself, the Crusader steps into the ring driven by something greater, a cause, a belief, or a vision. Their fights are more than physical battles, they are platforms to communicate a message, to champion a higher purpose. This commitment to a cause provides the Crusader with a deep well of inspiration and dedication. They're not just fighting for personal glory or victory, they're fighting to make a statement, to bring attention to something they deeply believe in. This level of commitment is their greatest strength. It inspires those around them, be it their audience, peers, or even opponents. Their fights carry an emotional weight, a narrative that evolves and resonates far beyond the confines of the ring. However, this intense focus on their cause can sometimes come at a cost. The Crusader may prioritize their message or belief over the practical aspects of their fighting career. This can lead to decisions that, while noble in intent, might not always be conducive to their professional advancement or success in traditional terms. Their dedication to their cause can overshadow other critical elements of being a fighter, such as adapting to the competitive landscape or focusing on personal skill development. Nevertheless, the Crusader's presence in the fighting arena is both vital and transformative. They remind us that sports can be a powerful medium for change, for advocating ideals, and for fighting for something much larger than oneself. Through their battles, they inspire and challenge us to consider the broader impact of our actions and the power of fighting for a cause. Segment 8, The Monk, ISFP and INFP. In the eclectic tapestry of fighting personalities, the monk, typically aligned with ISFP and INFP traits, stands apart with a profoundly introspective approach. For them, the art of combat transcends mere physical engagement, it's a spiritual odyssey, an internal journey of self-exploration and personal growth. The monk steps into the ring not primarily to compete against an opponent, but to confront and understand deeper aspects of themselves. This perspective shapes their approach to fighting. They view each match as an opportunity for self-realization, a chance to test and refine their inner strength, resilience, and character. The monk's strength lies in this intense inner focus and commitment to self-discovery. They bring a sense of calm and centeredness to the chaos of combat, often surprising their opponents and onlookers with their serenity and composure under pressure. However, this inward-oriented approach has its challenges. The monk's lesser concern for the competitive aspects of fighting might lead them to lose interest in the conventional goals of the sport, such as titles or rankings. Their focus on self-growth can sometimes overshadow the need to adapt and strategize according to the dynamics of the competition. This might limit their progression in the traditional sense of a fighting career, as they prioritize personal enlightenment over competitive success. Despite these challenges, the monk's presence in the fighting world is both refreshing and inspiring. They remind us that there are layers to combat that go beyond winning and losing. Through their journey, they illustrate the profound impact of introspection and self-awareness, not just in the ring, but in life itself. The monk's approach to fighting challenges us to consider the deeper reasons behind our pursuits and the value of inner growth amidst external challenges. As we've explored, each of the 16 personalities manifests uniquely in the fighting world, from the strategic technician to the spirited artist. These styles mirror broader personality traits, offering insights beyond the ring. We encourage you to identify your fighter archetype and reflect on how these traits play out in your life, blending strength, strategy, and spirit in your personal battles. This video will be really helpful for you. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell to avoid missing our future videos. See you in the next one.